evening and welcome to Merrill Field for tonight's contest featuring the Tri-Center Trojans and your Harlan Community Cyclones. At this time, we will introduce tonight's starters for the visiting Trojans. Number 0, Hayden Benson. Number 1, Zach Murley. Number 4, Jonathan Zacharias. Number 5, Kyle McDonald. Number 6, Aiden Hendritz Galgolap. Number 9, Dayton Olson Plimbick. Number 11, Kane Togback. Number 14, Evan Wham. Number 17, Christian Dare. Number 18, Matt Eichenberry. And then number 20, Nicholas Dare. Now for your Cyclones. Number 22, Jose Argueta. Number 6, Alex McCauley. Number 9, Spencer Fink. Number 10, Elmer Agreda. Number 11, Ian Carney. Number 13, Noah Schmitz. Number 14, Aiden Ransom. Number 18, Levi Scheckinger. Number 19, Ian Coate. No, I said Reese. Number 23, Nolan Schwery. And then number 99, Nylan Hightoff. Or Alex Hightoff.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keast Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa. Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Cool Gold 105.3 FM, Tano D in Harlan, Iowa.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
Hello and welcome, Cyclone fans. We are here at Merrill Field for the boys' Cyclone soccer match tonight as they take on the Tri-Center Trojans. You're watching HLTV Channel 15. And the boys are out looking for a little bit better performance in their last couple games, as they unfortunately lost 6-1 to St. Albert's on Monday and 3-0 to Trainer at home. Fink tries to play the ball into the middle, but the Tri-Center keeper is out and onto it. the Cyclones come away with it at the back. That's Aiden Ransom dribbling out wide. Tries to find the ball up the line, but no Cyclone available. And the Trojans cannot keep the ball in. That will be out for a Cyclone throw. Schwery finds Jose Argueta, who tries to get it to Elmer back in the middle, but Cyclones fail to hold on possession. But there's that defensive work from the Cyclones winning the ball back. As Carney finds the ball, he tries to slip like Alex McCulley there. Slip him through on the backside, but a little too far of a ball. And Tri-Center is on the attack. They've got a ball through. And good recovery by the Cyclone defense to stop the shot. Trojans back on the attack. They get the ball down to the end line, and that's deflected by Ransom off the Tri-Center attacker and out for a goal kick. As Reese Koch will intercept that short goal kick by Alex Hightoff. And McCulley wins it back. He'll play Carney up the sideline. Carney drops it back, and a long ball through. And Tri-Center keeper is out and clears it out for a Cyclone throw. Schwery wins that ball off the throw. It looked like he maybe tried to get a shot. That's deflected away. Carney has it on the wing. Tries to play it in, just can't get around it enough, and that is out for a goal kick. Good goal kick by the Trojans, headed away by Schwery, and the Trojans will have a throw. And Schwery gets that off of Tri-Center and out for a Cyclone throw. We're seeing a little bit better job by the Cyclones holding their shape. Just got to get that possession under control. A long ball, but that should be easily back to Trojans keeper, and he'll go with the throw quick up the line to his wing. And Elmer gets in there and gets a nice poke on it, and they'll go with the long ball. Reese Koch does a good job recovering though, and plays it out. I believe that's still a throw, yeah. Yes, the Trojans will set up Duke and Cyclone territory with a throw-in. And the ball in from the Trojans, flicked on but cleared away by Alex McCulley. And Spencer Fink does a good job getting over and shielding it out for a Cyclone throw. Koch with the long throw intercepted by the Trojans. Ball through. And Koch does a good job recovering and getting it out. I believe that'll be a corner for the Trojans, though. they'll go short, and they try to get it back to him, but a little too much on it, and it is out for a goal kick. Hightoff goes quick, just can't quite get enough leg on it. Tri-Center's onside, pushing through, and that is out for another Cyclone goal kick. Hightoff goes a little quicker on the ground this time to Ransom out on the side. He gets a nice little pullback turn around the defender, but can't keep the dribble alive and bounce, and it's for a Trojan throw. Good defense there by, I believe that was McCauley, tracking back. Gets the win, and the Cyclones are now in possession of the throw-in. Schwery with the run through the middle. And that is going to be brought back for a foul, it looks like. As Koch will step over the ball to take the free kick. Long one. Carney tries to bring it down. He gets a head on it and tries to get it back across. Just not enough leg on it. Quick kick by the Trojans will go out for a Cyclone throw as Koch will take it. That throw will trickle all the way to the backside. Levi Scheckinger intercepts it. Just can't quite find the pass to Carney. As the Cyclones will have their first sub. Keaton Hylason will come on, and he will give Jose Argueta a break. Josue. As Ransom fakes the pass and gets by the first defender. McCauley can't quite keep possession. Trojans deflected out of bounds. Elmer with the header to Carney, and just a little too much on it again, and the keeper is out and onto it. Koch gets the ball from Schwery. He finds Hylason. Hylason tries to go to the middle and luckily gets it past the Trojan defender. McCauley with a nice try on the one-time ball up the line. And the Cyclones will send a couple more subs on. So we'll see Sam Shields come on, I believe, for Alex McCauley, and Wyatt Powell on for Spencer Fink. Little delayed reaction to the ball by the Cyclones, but Powell comes away with it. And Ransom tries to switch the ball on the ground, just not much on it. Long toe poke by the Trojans, but Shields is there. And he turns and gets it to Ransom, who's got a nice little touch to settle it over the first defender. Just can't keep it in. And the Trojans looking for another long ball, but Hightoff is out and onto it. And Hightoff punts the ball away. And deflected by Carney to Powell. Keaton Hylason doing everything he can to get there, just a little far in front of him. That's out for a Trojan throw, as they'll bring their first two subs on for the game. We'll see Brody Widener coming on, as well as Nolan Kuntz. And that will give Evan Wham and Aiden Hernandez Goldap their first brace of the game. And the Cyclones force a turnover in the middle. Carney onto it. He gets Powell through. Powell's past one defender. Just can't get past the second. Ransom up. He gets just a little too much on it. He's got the right idea, just trying to chip it up a little bit, but gets too much of a connection, and it's a turnover. Koch heads it away out of the defense, though. And that will be out for Trojan throw as they go quick. Schwery intercepts it, and it's out again for another Trojan throw. And a good flick by Elmer there. Gets it to Levi Schickinger. And that ball is out for another Trojan throw. Cyclones with the ball. Schwery just not soft enough touch, loses it, and the Trojans are on the attack. As Snow Schmitz will get back to get that ball wide. And that will be out for another Trojan throw. Long throw in. Hightoff comes out and grabs it. He's got Carney quick in the middle, but he's going to let the rest of the team get up the field. Carney settles it nicely. Gets it through to Elmer. And Schwery almost loses it. He stays with, though. Carney's still on it. Keaton Hylison checking back to create an option. That's going to be out for a Trojan throw. Sam Shields there using his body well and trying to turn on the ball, but that is out for a Trojan throw again. Your Cyclones doing a good job battling, still losing a bit of the area. And the Trojans just doing a good job holding possession right now, but the Cyclones win it. Quick ball out to Powell. He's got a good turn in Hylison with the overlapping run. Fortunately, the Trojans steal the pass and are back on the break. Scheckinger wins the ball and tries to play over the top, but that is headed away. Elmer finds the wing for the Cyclones. That's Vo and Harrison Kiergaard over there. We're about 24 minutes away from halftime. More battle in the midfield than really attacks either way. Powell gets that ball from, I believe that's Alex Medina Ortiz. That is getting some minutes early. He provided a lot of good work against Trainer for the Cyclones' last home game. And that's Mitchell Vo, who drops it to Shields. And long ball over the top will be gathered by Hightoff pretty easily. Elmer wins the ball. He plays wide to Harrison, and Kierkegaard gets it wide. The ball's centered. Keaton Hyleson open on the backside. Plays it to Elmer, goes with the volley and gets solid connection just too far under it, and that is over for a Trojan goal kick. The Trojans possess it there past one defender, but the second defender gets it away, and then Vo slips on the ball. That is just an unfortunate break. However, he recovers nicely and wins the ball, and that should be out for a Cyclone throw. As we will see Brody Bendorf come on for Medina Ortiz. Powell gets the ball, he gets a turn and keeps it, but then it is out. And they're going to give the ball to the Cyclones. Oh, no, the center, I was going to say. Yes. The Trojans are doing a good job of possessing right now. They'll go up the wing and try a ball through the middle. Koch there, though, and he will get that away. Fink wins the ball, just not a good touch, and that is out for a Trojan throw. There's Vo coming out of the pack with it, but a good steal from the Trojans. A nice little 1-2. The shot is past Hightoff, and the Trojans will take a 1-0 lead on the Cyclone miscue.
Number 6, Alan Hendricks Golab has scored a goal.
And Powell will play that back. And the Trojans on the attack again. Fink does a good job, though, tracking it down. He plays Hightoff, and Hightoff clears it away. Trojan throw, they'll go quick, and looks like Cody Swank will deflect that out of bounds. And that'll be up for a Trojan corner. And the shot from the Trojans deflected and easily scooped up by Hightoff. And the punt flicked on by Powell. He's going to give a little bit of a chase. believe that's a corner. They're going to call it a throw. We must have gotten to it just in time to get it out for a throw. As Coke will jog up, he'll take a long throw. And the keeper comes out to gather that. Quick throw from the keeper. Elmer tracks back and gets a good drop to Schwery. Schwery will play it all the way back to Hightoff, who goes back up the field and out for a Trojan throw. Ball into the middle, deflected by Schwery. And Shields there. He finds the ball wide to McCulley, who's back in. And that ball's to Bendorf. Tries to get McCulley back through, but cannot. And that's back, and that'll be out for, should be a Cyclone throw, yes. As Elmer will walk up to take this throw. That's turned over by the Cyclones. It's back easy to Schmitz. Dribble wide of the first defender. As that's to Fink. That's good defense from the Trojans, but Fink is up and onto it. And that's should be a corner for the Cyclones. As Schwery will run over to take the corner. Over the keeper, and McCulley just can't quite get ahead to it. Fink bumped off the ball in the air, and that will be out for a Cyclone throw. As we'll see Ian Carney come back in and give Brody Bendorf a break. So about 16 minutes left in the first half. It is 1-0 Tri-Center over the Cyclones. Josue and Elmer working to get the ball back. And that is turned over, and the Trojans are on the attack. And a good job by Josue. And that'll be out for a Cyclone throw. Never mind, they're going to call a foul. They are calling a foul. Say that's definitely out on Harlan. Coke over to take it, though. As the ref's going to stop the clock and have a quick little word with Aiden Goldat. Coke on the long ball, Carney making the run, and that'll be deflected out for a Cyclone throw. Levi Scheckinger come back on, and Cody Swank will take a breather. Coke up to take the throw. He goes long into the middle. Ball ping-pongs around, finds Carney's feet. He drops it to Fink, and that'll be an easy save for the Tri-Center keeper. And that'll be a throw for the Cyclones. Reese over to take it. He goes long in the air down the line. Elmer shields well, gets it to Fink. Fink goes wide. And Josue with the exchange into Elmer. And a nice idea from Elmer and Josue to try and go back down the line and on goal. Just unfortunately saw red by the Trojans. Josue into Elmer. Just can't find that connecting pass back out wide. The Trojans on it. Not a good drop from them. And that'll be out for a Trojan throw. Elmer finds Schekinger in the middle. Turns to the wide side of the field, but fires a pass a little too tough for Carney. Carney wins it. And the slightest of touches gets past him. The Trojans are on the attack. Right now, fortunately for the Cyclones, they have more speed than the Trojans, so they're able to catch up on these open field runs. As Hightoff can't hold on to that one, and that'll be out for a Trojan corner. Ball in from the Trojans. No runners available, though. That's out to Fink. And that is stolen away by the Trojans, but Reese Koch wins it back. Long down the wing from him. But Christian Dahir is over to win that. As Koch wins it again. Now Koch dribbling past one defender. A little bit of a long touch. And that ball is over to McCulley. And he cannot keep it in. That is out for a Trojan throw. Carney dribbling down the wing. He's got some speed to get around the edge. And that will be out for a goal kick. As Koch sends a long ball back to the Tri-Center keeper. He'll punt it away, and two Cyclones there. A little bit tough of a touch, and the Trojans win it back. Schwery plays the ball long to Josue, who was checking back, so that is going to get past him and out for a Trojan throw. That ball is wide. McCulley on it. He gets it into the middle to Carney. Carney slips it over to Elmer, and Elmer shot just over the crossbar. Much better attacking work out of the Cyclones there. And we'll see Keaton Hylison and Aiden Ransom come back onto the field. Cope clears that out for a Trojan throw. So the ball boys will rush to get a ball up to him. A ball into the middle by the Trojans is deflected away by the Cyclones. Elmer onto it. He'll touch it into Powell as they can't quite get the connection on the 1-2. And the Cyclones will win a throw there. As Risco will jog over to take it. Probably see a long throw up the line. As Elmer will win it off the bad touch by the Trojans. Powell with it in the middle. But stolen away by the Trojans. Long throw into the center from the Trojans, and the Cyclones come away with it. They've got a 3-on-3 attack right now. A long ball attempted to Powell is cut out by the Trojans. And that will be out for a Cyclone goal kick. And Hightough over the first defender, and that is away for a Cyclone throw. As Spencer Fink will be back on. And we'll see Wyatt Powell take a break. Coke heads the ball away, falls to the Trojans. They'll go long over the top, but Hightough out to get that one. The punt is going to be flicked on a little by Josue. As Fink battles for it, and he comes away with it, slips over the ball, and that's to Hylison. Hylison will dribble backwards, finds Shields, and Shields will return it back wide. A poor touch, and that ball's going to end up being turned over by the Cyclones. Coke will win it back, and can't find the pass. Schwery with a great step there, and past one defender into Elmer. Elmer back wide to Schwery, and looks like Aiden Ransom checking back a little bit. Kind of I don't know if it was miscommunication or what. Unfortunately, turnover. And that ball's through the middle to Fink, who makes a great run. Just can't cut past the first defender. That's to Ransom. Ransom with the shot, and that is tipped away by the keeper. Great shot from Ransom from the outside of the corner of the box. Scheckinger wins the ball back. Gets it to Carney in the middle. And the Trojans defend that, and that is out for a Cyclone throw. He finds Fink in the middle. He'll go with a low shot, but that's easily gathered by the keeper for the Trojans. And he's on it to not allow a follow. That'll be out for a Cyclone throw. Ransom will take that. He goes into the middle to Fink. And Fink tries to flick it on. I think right now maybe the Cyclones boys need to just try and bring the ball down a little bit. Good ball from Fink to Carney though. And he tries to play it backside first time, and that is right to the keeper. And Coke will be there to get the through ball away. Scheckinger tries to find Carney, who's just not quite back to receive the pass wide. We've got about a minute left in this first half. Hopefully the Cyclones do their best to keep holding on, keep this at a 1-goal lead. And that should be out for a goal kick. As Heitoff will take his time. Harrison Kiergaard will come on for Ian Carney. And 35-ish seconds left. Heitoff on the goal kick. That is headed down the line to the Trojans. And can't keep it in. That'll be a Cyclone throw. As Shields will be over to take it. They'll find Scheckinger in the middle. Around one defender. And Fink is onto it. They'll get it forward to Kiergaard. There's about 8 seconds left. And can't quite get the ball in. As that will be ushered out by the Trojans. And that will lead us to halftime. As your Cyclones will go in down 1-0 from a goal from Aiden Hernandez Goldap. Good half from the Cyclones. Just need to see a little bit better possession and shape in the midfield. We'll be right back.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
And welcome back, Cyclone fans, as we are getting ready to start the second half. As Carney will start the ball off with a drop. And that will be out for a Cyclone throw as Ransom will be over to take the throw. Fink will try to play it through, just can't get around it enough, and that's straight to the keeper for the Trojans. Trojans try to go down the line. Cannot keep possession. It'll be out for a Cyclone throw. Schwery is in the middle. Rough, little heavy touch, but he maintains possession. Loses it on the dribble. And Elmer's there to win it back. Nice little short passing from the Cyclones. That's through to Fink is onto it. He tries to get around it, but again, just not the best connection, and that's going to go straight to the Trojans keeper. And Fink onto the ball in the middle. The Trojans play it wide. And Koch plays that out for a Trojan throw. Schmidt's there and he clears that away. Carney flicks it out to Josue. He gets it back to Carney, who goes with the long touch. He can't quite get there, and the Trojans play it out for a Cyclone throw. Cyclones with the throw into the midfield to Schwery. And Koch up to steal it off the Trojans. He'll go with a long ball, and that'll bounce right in front of the keeper for an easy gather. It's going to be a little bit of a rough half maybe for the Cyclones as they're going into the wind now. The punt from the Trojans keeper is brought down. McCauley steals it away. That's still in. Goes into the middle to Elmer. Elmer tries to get around the last defender, but it's poked away for a Cyclone throw. Schwery up to take the throw. Again, Shicken wins that and drops it back to Ransom. Ransom around the first defender. He loses it, but still fighting for it. Go long up the sideline and over the top, but Schmidt's not going to get outrun for that one, as that'll be out for a goal kick. Ball's played wide to McCauley, and possession is lost and played wide by the Trojans. Long shot into the back of the net.
Number 11 has scored a goal.
Deffenbaugh with the goal. Just nice little kind of floated chipped shot to go over Hightop's head, just off his line a little bit too much. So 2-0 the Trojans lead here at Merrill Field. And now this is where you need the Cyclones to kind of pick up the energy a bit. A long throw from Koch. Knocked out by the Trojans, and he will step up to take it again. Almost over the last defender, but it's headed away. And Schwery's onto it. He gets it back forward. It's flicked forward, and keeper is out onto it. This Tri-Center keeper with a quick release. Fink wins it. And that is either going to be a foul or a Cyclone free. Yep, they're going to call Evan Wham for a push. So that will be a free kick for the Cyclones. And Fink can't quite get a good foot on it. And that will be right into the keeper's hands. He'll get it out. Koch over to defend. Gets that one out for a Trojan throw. Poor pass from the Trojans. Schwery out to help get to it. And the Trojans stay in possession of the ball. Be out for a Cyclone throw. I guess they're going to bring it back for a foul. And we'll see Harrison Kierkegaard and Wyatt Powell come on for the Cyclones. Long ball from the Trojans over the crossbar, and they're going to say he got a fingertip to it, and that'll be out for a corner. The ball's headed away by Koch, and McCulley intercepts the pass, but a heavy touch, loses possession. Trojans have the ball on the wing. They'll go inside and back out. Good turn by McCulley, and he's going to get a foul drawn on Olafson playing back. As Ransom is onto the ball, but a quick close down by the Trojans. And Ransom can't keep possession. That's out for a Cyclone throw, and we'll have a sub for the Cyclones as Shields will be on for Ransom. Kierkegaard plays the ball in. Just can't quite find Powell there. Koch dribbles across the field. He'll keep it in. Around the defense. Just can't quite get around the ball. And that is out for a Trojan goal kick. Elmer onto the ball in the midfield, has it stolen away. and that will go out for a Cyclone throw. As Ransom will come on and give Nolan Schwery a break. Shields wins the ball, tries to split the defenders, but it is deflected away. Trojans on the attack. Shields does a good job of recovering, pokes it away. And Elmer can't quite win it. Shot is saved by Hightoff. Ball is punted towards the sideline, and that will go out for a Trojan throw. As the Trojans are going to try and work the ball through the middle this time. Shields doing a good job of using his body to get the attacker off the ball, and Elmer onto it. Trying to go through the middle to Fink, but it's deflected away by the Trojans. Schmitz wins the ball, heads it forward to Elmer. Cope tries to find Josue Argueta running down the sideline. And we'll go with a long poke, and that will be easily gathered by the Tri-Center keeper. Good runs from the Cyclones, but the keeper is off his line, and they're going to be whistled for offsides anyways. Long ball is through. Hightoff out to gather. He's got a quick release to Shields or Ransom. And Shields a little slow on the ball. Turns it over. Trojans on the attack. Schmitz with the good defense, though. Josue fighting in there for the ball, tries to get it to Fink. Again, just a little off on the pass. As we'll see Medina Ortiz and Keaton Hylison come on for Wyatt Powell and Levi Scheckinger. Fink onto the ball. He's got speed. Plays it across, but the keeper for Tri-Center gets the fingertips to it. Great attempt from Fink to get that ball across. And the Trojans now on the attack. Medina Ortiz does a good job, though, tracking over. Just can't quite keep possession after he wins it. As Kiergaard will see that one out for a Cyclone throw. As it looks like Fink will get a yellow card. I'm not exactly sure what for. And also Zach Murley for the Trojans will get a yellow card. I'm guessing there might have been a little jawing going back and forth between Fink and Murley. As that ball's in front of Kearney, played out by the Trojans for a Cyclone throw. Long throw into the middle will find Elmer. He'll play wide to Kiergaard. And Kiergaard, it looks like, went for the shot, but right into the defender. And the Trojans are back on the attack. Long ball by the Trojans. And they are onside. And that should... I saw a deflection, but they're going to give a goal kick. Koch on the ball in the midfield. He'll go long. Cyclones will give chase, but the Trojans in good position. They'll smartly play it out of bounds for a Cyclone throw. So 24 minutes left in the game. The Cyclones down 2-0. They're going to need to start fighting back. As Josue will switch the field to Kearney. And that'll be out for a Cyclone throw. As we see Brody Bendorf come on for the Cyclones, and Harrison Kiergaard will take a break. They'll slide Keaton Hylison out wide to the wing. That ball's won back by the Cyclones. And that will be out for a corner kick. Cyclones will look to do a little bit of damage here on this corner as Josue Argueta will take the corner. With the short near post corner, Elmer just can't find the header on target, and that is going to be a goal kick. Trojans on the attack down the wing. He'll cut inside a Ransom, but Koch there to clean it up. Good job by Shields to step up to that one. Bendorf finds the ball. Got Hylison wide. As Elmer will get a slight touch there and win the ball back to Ransom. He'll get it to Bendorf. Good job shielding from Bendorf. Just can't keep possession. That's a good angled ball. And Schmitz turns, tries to clear it, but just gets the turn. Bendorf in possession. Good idea to get that ball wide to Hylison, just not enough leg on it. And Ransom with the missed touch, and that is out for a Trojan throw. Tino Ortiz turns the ball over, but Koch wins it back. He goes long to Josue Argueta. Great ball from Koch there. And Josue just not quite fast enough to get behind the Trojan defense. Good cut there from the Trojans, but Koch there to see it out again. And they're going to bring it back for a foul on Medina Ortiz. halfway through the second half, still 2-0 Trojans. Hylason with a good read. Wins it back, gets it to Bendorf. Bendorf plays Hylason down the sideline. Tries to get it into the middle, but the Trojans get there. Bendorf with the turn. He has a little bit of space, just good angle of recovery by the Trojan defense. Elmer on the ball. They'll play Ransom. Ransom back to Hylason. Hylason into Koch. And Koch will go long. Good angled ball from the Trojans. Carney is there to win it. Tries to get Josue down the sidelines. Just deflected away. So I believe Mitchell Vo will come on. Looks like they gave Carney a break. Long throw into the middle to Bendorf. That will be turned over. Ransom wins the ball in the corner. And the Trojans win it back. Space in the middle for the Trojans. Tries to just slip it through, but Ransom reads it well. Hylason onto the ball. And a good drop back to Ransom. Ransom has Vo in the middle. Vo will play it back to Schmitz. Schmitz swings it out to Shields. Shields finds Vo back in the middle. Back to Shields. Shields finds Koch. And Koch will go a long angled ball, but Tri-Center's keeper is out and onto it. Fortunately, that's the problem right now is Tri-Center's keeper is able to play at the top of the box. That keeps the Cyclones from using their speed as well as they can. Medina Ortiz wins the ball. And they're going to call a foul. Looked like a good challenge to me from the Trojans. Cyclones kept the ball anyways. But it's going to be brought back for a free kick. And that will go back to the keeper. Punt it away. Ransom can't get it off the hop. Koch there to head it down. And that will be out. Should be a Cyclone throw. As we'll see Fink and McCulley come back on. And Medina Ortiz and Hylason will take a breather. Thrown into the middle by Shields. And the Trojans are onto it. Koch there. And they'll be forced to just play it wide for a Trojan throw. Ball's through to Bendorf. Would have liked to see him get an early touch on that. Nonetheless, the Cyclones have it back with Shields. Shields finds Elmer. Elmer with a good ball wide to Josue. Just can't keep the ball. Bad Fink running. And Osway brings that to Elmer. Elmer finds Vo. Vo to Bendorf. Bendorf tries to get it back to Vo. He does. We'll swing it out to Shields. Shields to Fink. Fink's onto it. He tries to play McCauley through, but nobody can get there on the end of that ball. Good ball from Fink. He's had a couple good potential passes, just barely cut out by the Trojans. Vo gets it to Elmer. Elmer gets it to Fink. Fink with turn space. And that'll be out for a Cyclone throw. So we'll see Carney come on and give Bendorf a break. 14 minutes left in the game, 2-0. Throw to Vo. He brings it down on the center. He's got Carney. Carney tries to turn, but loses possession of the ball. Shields there to get it back. Can't find a teammate though, and the Trojans are onto it. And Elmer on the attack. Tries to slip Carney through. The Cyclones have definitely had their opportunities. Just not capitalizing on them. Had a chance on the attack there. That's a ball over the top. High top out to get it. He's got Ransom quick. Good throw from Heidhoff to Ransom. Out to McCauley. McCauley passed the first defender. He'll slip Elmer through. Elmer with the touch. Carney there. He'll touch it through and in the back of the net. Well done by the Cyclones. Good combination play. And Carney gets a goal.
Number 11, Ian Carney has scored a goal.
Nice job by Elmer to get a little touch there. And Carney able to just tap it into the back of the net past the keeper. So that will make it 2-1 with 12 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the game. Trojans will have a throw. And the Cyclones have thrown out on the sideline. Ransom goes into the middle to Elmer. Elmer flicks it on. And that'll be out for a Cyclone throw. Carney has a chance to go quick. Finds Fink. Fink onto it, and that's going to be blown out of bounds. I'm not sure if that ball was all the way out from up here. Ref right on top of it, though. He will call it out. Thrown back to the keeper by the Trojans. And Elmer will win it and head it forward. Carney just misses the touch, but he is onto it. The quick shot, saved by Hayden Benson, and that will be a Cyclone corner. As Ransom will jog up to take it. Ball in, headed away, and that should be another corner kick for the Cyclones. Not a bad ball in from Ransom. Maybe needs to get it a little more out. And Carney just can't quite get up above that one, and that'll be out for a Trojan throw. Good ball backside by Ransom. Just a little too high. As Carney was in good position to head that in. That ball is going to be whistled out for I guess the ball never came in play. As Coke will run up to take the throw. 10.5 minutes left. Coke with the long throw. Headed away. Nobody at the top of the box for the Cyclone. Shields there, though, and he'll get that away. A good play by Shields, though, to track over and get that. And Cyclones are ramping up the pressure a little bit. He's got Powell in the middle. Powell gets it to Elmer. Cyclones just rushing it a little bit right now. As that'll be a throw for them. Ransom finds Elmer in the middle. And again, miscommunication from the Cyclones. As McCauley started kind of checking up the field. And the pass just not made. As Nolan Schwery will make his way back on. Good turn from the Trojans as they will now attack. There's a little 1-2. We'll go back out wide, play the ball into the middle. And Schmidt's there to get it away to Elmer. Elmer staying with it and fighting. And Coke tries to clear it away. It trickles out. This is where you need some high-intensity pressure from the Cyclones. Carney wins it on the sideline and sees it out for his Cyclone throw, as we'll see Nolan Schwery come back onto the field and give Wyatt Powell a breather. As the Trojans are through on the attack now. Ransom with a slight deflection, that'll be good though, and Hightoff will jump onto it. And good punt from Hightoff. He's got McCauley. McCauley with a good flick into Elmer. Elmer over the first defender. Just can't quite get it back down in time to get it under control. And Shields is going to get whistled for a foul. He's going to let it play. And Shields is going to get yellow carded for the foul back there. I believe it'll still be a throw for the Trojans as he played advantage. And we'll see Scheckinger come on for Shields. He is going to pull it back for the free kick. And they'll just go short at the back. And they cannot keep possession. Osway with the throw to Carney. Carney tries to cut back into pressure. Schwery with a good fake. But just can't quite find that last pass. Osway doing a good job dropping it back to Schmitz, and Schmitz tries to find Fink, it looks like, but that's going to be out for a Trojan throw. Fink wins the ball. And the throw. He'll go quick to Elmer. Good throw from Fink. That's going to fall to Josue. Tries to get it in, but it's out for a throw. 6.5 minutes left as the Cyclones are pushing right now. Fink still has it, tries to play it in, gets it to Coke. Schwery with the shot. I think that was deflected, and it was. That'll be out for a Cyclone corner. This was much better intensity from the Cyclones. They're doing a good job of keeping the pressure on. Schwery over to take the corner. Floats it backside, headed into the middle, and over the bar. There, I was going to say the ref thought a goal kick, but that is a corner. Long ball to the backside. Carney's in great position on those, just can't quite get it into the back of the net. I believe there is a foul or offsides or something, as the Trojans will have a free kick. Played up by the keeper. And unfortunately, looks like Goldap is through again. And that's into the back of the net.
Number 6 has scored a goal.
As the Cyclone defense just kind of caught sleeping. High Top gets a slight touch to it, just not enough. And that is now 3-1 as Goldap has his second of the game. Ball played back to Schwery. Schwery goes long to Fink, and that is going to be off the Trojans. Osway with a long throw, trying to find Carney, it looks like. Vo brings it down. That'll be out, should be a Cyclone throw. Fink down the wing. Good ball across, and that's deflected in by Elmer. As the Cyclones with the quick answer, and that's exactly what they needed. With 4.5 minutes left, Elmer gets his first goal of the game. Great ball in from Spencer Fink, and Elmer there to just tap it home. Your Cyclones now down 2-3. As Carney doing a good job tracking that run from the Trojans. He'll pull it back. McCauley into the middle. McCauley finds Schwery. Just rough touch there. Vo past the first person. Plays McCauley wide. McCauley doing a good job using his body. And it is going to be a Cyclone throw. Coke quick into the middle. Trickles through to Osway on the backside. He finds Spencer. Spencer with the cut, plays it in. It's going to trickle through. Had a couple Cyclones there. As Schwery's just going to boot it forward. And the keeper is out and onto that. 3.5 minutes left. Cyclones putting some pressure on. That ball is punted wide. Levi Scheckinger going to come back on for Mitchell Vo. Fink brings it down and just can't get the turn, but wins it back. Clattering of feet there. Fink lost his balance a little bit. Ransom going to see that one out for a Cyclone throw. Finds Scheckinger. It's going to end up falling to Schwery. And that's long over the top. Hitov will be out to jump onto that one. Coke up the sideline, and he turns it over. Schwery doing a good job winning the ball back. He plays it through. That's going to get played back unintentionally. Minute and 55 seconds left in the game. Kept in by the Trojans. Carney jumping back to get in the passing lane. They'll force a long ball over the top. High top out to get it. Quick punt. Carney tries to bring it down. Just an unfortunate touch, but he wins it back. He's got options. Just a little too much dribbling right now. As Josue will take the quick Cyclone throw. He goes to Fink. McCauley onto it. And that'll be out for a Cyclone throw. Quick to Elmer down the sideline. He tries to play it into the middle. And they'll get it up and away. 45 seconds left. Schmidt's over to it. Does a good job of keeping it in. Koch onto it. Tries to switch it over to Fink. Falls to Scheckinger. Schwery onto it. We are at 30 seconds left. Elmer onto the ball. He plays Fink. Fink tries to get through, but the Trojan's there. And that's out for a Trojan throw. 15 seconds left. Long throw from the Trojans. Ransom cannot get a good connection. And that should do it for this one. As a valiant effort from the Cyclones, but they will fall 3-2 to Tri-Center. Great job and great effort from Harlan, just not quite enough this time. Thanks for tuning in, and the Cyclones will next be at home on the 12th against Creston. Thanks again for watching.